Ko-chan! I really, really missed you. I'm not letting go of you this time, I swear!
So why is this unrivaled beauty hugging someone who's a real loner, textbook introvert like me? Well, you see, explaining something short of a miracle needs us to peek back into a few years ago. From now.
Ko-chan, do you pinky promise me that we'll be best friends forever even if we go separate ways?
I promise! Ao-chan, you and I are just the bestest of friends! And no matter how far we may be separated, our hearts will surely be together as one!
Ko-chan.
Just another silly dream. Still, that dream kind of brings back some memories. When was that again? I guess nursery, right? Nah, might be during my early grade school days. Man, those times were just the best. I'm Koichi Suzumura, currently in high school, and a real introvert and loner while we're at it. I was your usual everyday kid up until grade school. However, I got exposed to the concept of extroverts and introverts by middle school. It was then I realized that I leaned towards being an introvert. During high school, I really wanted to cast away this introvert side of me. However, I failed miserably, and now I'm trudging the life of an introvert, and fair enough. Before I noticed it, I wasn't able to make friends and felt all alone inside the classroom. I was living a really dull school life, and I felt desperately alone. Everything was just painted in bleak gray. That's school for you, I guess. But there's still this feeling of being upset over something, and probably the reason why I saw that dream.
Pinky swear me that we'll be best friends forever?
In that dream, I was supposed to be doing this pinky promise with my childhood friend, Aoi Miyanami, who uttered those words. Shy, a crybaby, an introvert. That was her. We always did things together no matter what. She tailed me from behind, calling me Ko-chan. I'd always thought I'd spend my days together, inseparable from this cute girl back then forever. However... Huh? You're moving, Ao-chan?
Yep. Mom and Dad says we kinda need to go abroad, so...
Bummer. So this means we're parting ways already?
Oh, I don't wanna be separated. Like, I wanna be with you forever and ever. I don't wanna go to a place without Ko-chan.
Aw, don't cry, Ao-chan. Crying doesn't really suit a cutie like you, Ao-chan.
Ko-chan.
And it's not like we're not gonna see each other again. I won't forget you, Ao-chan, no matter where you go.
Okay. Ko-chan, do you pinky promise me that we'll be best friends forever even if we get separated?
I promise. Ao-chan, you and I are just the bestest of friends. And no matter how far we may be separated, our hearts will surely be together as one.
Ko-chan, yay! I swear I won't forget your promise.
A few weeks after doing that pinky promise, Aoi finally moved abroad. Now that I think of it, probably my days grew boring and monotonous after that girl left. Still makes me wonder why that dream keeps popping up. Just how much do I miss Aoi, man? Aw, dude, haven't you heard? There's gonna be a transfer student starting today. Huh? A transfer student? Oh, I hope she's real cute. I know, right? Man, I'd be all excited if she was really pretty. Maybe there's a chance I'd date her too. A possibility of dating her, huh? And true to the rumors that flew around, that transfer student came after a few minutes. Now everybody settle down. I'm here to introduce the newest addition to our class, starting today. A transfer student. Please, you may now come inside.
I'm Aoi Miyanami. I have been living abroad till 2 weeks ago. I probably spent more of my life overseas than here in Japan. I might take some time getting to know all of you, but I hope to get along with everyone well.
Aoi Miyanami, huh? Weird. Talking about witnessing such a coincidence. Really, to meet somebody with the same name as hers after seeing that dream? Everything just lines up so perfectly.
Oh,
What? She's looking in this direction. Wait, hold on. Did I do something weird? And it's not like I did something to garner attention.
Ko-chan, I miss you.
Huh? Oh, what?
Oh, I really wanted to meet you. Still, I feel guilty over the fact that I wasn't able to meet you till I returned here. But I'm real glad I'm finally here. I promise I won't leave you ever. We're together forever and ever, Ko-chan.
Just hold on right there. So you're,
Did you already forget all about me? Look, it's me, Aoi. That Aoi. Like your childhood friend, Aoi-chan.
Is it really you, Aoi? You look totally different. You really had me thinking you were a total stranger with coincidentally just the same name.
Did I really change that much?
It's not that you simply changed or anything. Let me see.
Do I look cuter compared to before?
I mean, you were already cute back then. You're way cuter now.
Oh, Ko-chan, you're just like I remembered back then.
Which part?
Like, you're still the same Ko-chan back then. Oh, I'm so glad.
Should I take that as a compliment?
Oh, you're silly. Why, of course, obviously. Anyways, I'm just glad we'll be attending the same school starting today. And that means we can be together every day. I hope we'll have lots of fun starting today. Oh, I can't wait, Ko-chan!
And that's how, thanks to Aoi, I started my school life fresh anew. The next morning,
Ko-chan, I want to go to school together.
Aoi, why are you here?
Oh, I wanted to go to school together, and so I decided to meet you here.
Wow, you still remember my address, huh?
Oh, we hung out all the time back then. Obviously, I know it by heart. Well, kind of. I mean, there's no way I'd forget about you, Ko-chan. What are you dilly-dallying for? Hurry up! Keep dawdling and we're gonna be late, so...
Wait, Aoi! You're way too clingy.
You're being silly. Isn't this normal? If it was me back then, I would have clung to you like there's no tomorrow.
Nah, comparing things with the way they were back then is gonna be weird.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Oh my, are you embarrassed?
Of course I'd feel embarrassed. I mean, you're just too cute.
Oh, you're just so sweet, Ko-chan.
Look, didn't I tell you not to cling too much?
No way. We were separated till now, Ko-chan, so I'd like to make up for those times we were apart from each other. Okay? That's why I'm clinging on to you for dear life.
What the heck are you saying? My heart's gonna give up any moment if you continue to do things like this.
Do you hate this, Ko-chan? I mean, me being clingy?
No, it's not like I hate it. I mean, I'm kinda happy with this, and so,
Huh. Why didn't you say so?
what is it this time?
Nothing really. Quit spacing out. We should hurry up.
Then during lunchtime,
Ko-chan, I want to have lunch together.
sure.
So, I made bentos. I want you to try them.
Bento? And you made them? You, Aoi?
Yep. Oh, looky here. Ta-da!
Whoa, that totally looks good. And the way you pick the colors? Pretty cool. It's like a pro did it.
Ko-chan, oh, you flatter me too much. Well then, dig in. Say, Ko-chan.
Say ah. Look, I said we can have lunch together, but you don't really need to go that far and feed me.
Nope, I want to feed you. Now, don't be shy. Mouth open wide, please. Is it delicious?
Whoa, it's really delicious.
See, I did tons of practice. I wanted you, Ko-chan, to try something really delicious.
You practiced cooking? Just for me?
Yes, I did. Like, I honestly wanted to make you something such as this bento for a long time.
Thanks, Aoi.
You're welcome. Oh, come on, don't be shy. You need to eat more, Ko-chan.
The moment Aoi showed up, My school life just got colorful all of a sudden. That once bleak, dull world of mine was now daubed in bright colors. Every day was bliss. I guess this was the very definition of what a rose-colored view of school life really was. Still, she's being all this affectionate towards me. I wonder why. Maybe it's because she's my childhood friend? I held these doubts close to me for a while. Time flew by, and now semester exams are just around the corner.
So, this goes like this, and that... Huh? Wait. Alright, that should be that.
Whoa. No matter which angle you look from, Aoi's just really pretty. Pretty? Maybe. How about cute? Nah. How about both of them? She was really cute back then, but now, she's on par with even the most gorgeous models. No, she's above models. An angel, perhaps?
Ko-chan, is something wrong?
Huh?
You're spacing out and just staring at me. Thought something's bothering you.
Sorry. I was so fixated over you.
Huh? Was that it? If that's the case, you can look at me as much as you want.
What the heck are you saying? I can't possibly do that.
You're no fun. I even gave you permission to stare. And while we're at it, I won't mind if you go all feely, see? Look, Ko-chan, here's a special just for you. You could try pinching my cheeks.
Why are you saying things so casually? Okay, I've had enough. By the way, Aoi.
What's up?
Why are you this attentive towards me? For real, Aoi. Something like you is better suited with a cooler crowd rather than talking to a loner like me.
Well, see, it's because you're my Prince Charming.
Me? A prince? Nah, I'm nobody.
Oh, and you're a naive prince at that too. But that side of you makes you charming.
What do you mean by Prince Charming? I've no clue what you're talking about. Is she playing a prank on me or something?
Hey, Ko-chan! You need to focus on studying. Focus! Oh, I'm gonna wing our SEM exams.
The following day, these unanswered questions still were weighing on my mind. Where the heck did Aoi go off this time? Our teacher's asking us to relay this message, but... yeah. Oh, there you are! Hey! Oh!
Oh, really? Wow, that's surprising.
I told you, right? But hold on. It gets better than this.
OMG. Oh, that's weird.
And then there's this too. So actually...
Oh, those two make a great couple.
Yep, like a good-looking couple is what you mean.
Like, if we're talking about a good match for Aoi, I mean, is there really anybody besides him?
Obviously, I totally agree.
Yeah. The other boys are a total mismatch for her.
Yes, right.
Huh. It's just as they said. No way someone like Aoi would hit it off with a loner like me. Who am I kidding? I read this whole situation wrong. I got my hopes up and assumed it was okay sitting down together with Aoi, and I... Dude, you did something totally lame back there, Koichi!
Oh, Ko-chan! So I've heard this funny story earlier, and I want to share it with you, Ko-chan!
Sorry, Aoi.
Ko-chan?
I'm kinda busy right now. Later then.
Wait, Ko-chan!
This is bad. I really can't hang out with Aoi right now. My thoughts and feelings are just all over the place. I can't stand this, but I like Aoi. No, I love her. She's the only one I can ever... Why didn't I notice this sooner? I'm such an idiot! Since that day, I started distancing myself from Aoi. I mean, the scene back then, I just couldn't get it out of my head. Aoi just wasn't suited for someone like me. The more I thought of that, though, the more I felt dejected. In the end, I stopped talking to her. After distancing myself from her, my school life then reverted to those gloomy days. Every single mundane day just wasn't fun. But is it really okay to let things be the way they are now? And continue acting like a real coward? Instead of moping around, maybe I should be out there looking for a solution, right? Man, I can't spend my time overthinking about stuff. I need to do something about this. Yeah. And so, I was dead set on changing after that day. I needed to do something about my body and started hitting the gym. I started exercising as I wanted to change this thin and lanky body of mine. Next on my list was learning to dress better. My current do just wasn't going to cut it if I was to stand next to this really pretty cutesy girl, or should I say, angel, Aoi. I had to look more refined. Another thing, if I wanted to deliver results in the least amount of time, if there's something I could pour my efforts into, that'd be studying. And so, I studied really hard. Whatever the case may be, I can't meet Aoi at the moment. I just look whiny if I meet her now. No use crying over spilled milk. I may look selfish right now, but please, just wait a little longer, Aoi. Then, the long-awaited day before our test came, after weeks and days of grinding. I finally asked Aoi to meet up, after avoiding her all that time.
Ko-chan! Just why? Like, you've been avoiding me all these times, right? Did I do something that could have hurt your feelings, Ko-chan? If so, I want to know, please. I'll probably apologize for such things.
No, Aoi. If there's someone who should be apologizing, that should be me.
What do you mean?
So, I got really jealous seeing you talk to another guy besides me. And yeah, that guy suits you better than someone like me. That got me thinking if it was really okay for me to be together with you. And so, I avoided you.
I see. That's what it's all about.
And, you see, I'm really sorry for being so selfish and avoiding you over a silly reason. That was pretty lame of me. And so, I spent these last few weeks improving myself. I wanna be your prince once more, Aoi.
What do you mean by that?
I have something to tell you, but please, wait a little longer. I swear. I'll tell it to you once I'm ready. Just wait a little bit longer until our semester exam results are announced. If I ace this exam, I'll be honest about something.
Okay, I'll be waiting then. I'll be waiting, so promise me you'll do that, okay?
Then finally, the results for our semester exams came. I got in 3rd place!
Wow, Ko-chan! You bagged the 3rd place for our year level! OMG, congrats, Ko-chan!
Thanks, Aoi. So yeah.
What?
About that thing. Remember I promised to tell you something if my scores are good for these exams?
Yep, so what's this all about, Ko-chan?
I like you, Aoi. I love you! I know I'm still not that good for your standards, but I still like you! I really, really like you!
Ko-chan...
I swear, I'm gonna do my best to improve myself. I'm gonna be a man who could stand proud right beside you. That's why, Aoi, I swear, I'll be your Prince Charming once again. Aoi?
Ko-chan, you were always there to lend a hand. You were always there at my side when I was scared, lonely. You helped erase these anxieties that have been bothering me. So, you see, you were always my Prince Charming since the beginning, Ko-chan. That's why. Promise me you'll be my prince forever and ever, okay?
Sure.
Oh, I love you, Ko-chan.
I love you too, Aoi. And with that, we became an official couple. Plus, we kinda caused a fuss doing such an open confession in front of a crowd. That resulted in us being that legendary couple within our school. It's pretty cool too that our classmates looked after our backs. Since that happened, days, weeks passed by and...
Like, oh, this grape is so delicious!
You wanna try mine too?
Yep. Oh, look at those two. Aren't they lovely? They're just a perfect match. Are they both models? Oh, they look so happy. I'm getting all jelly.
You heard that? A perfect match.
Well, they're obviously right. And you're my #1 prince, Ko-chan. And we're gonna be the perfect match forever and ever.
Hey Susumu, you free? We're going for karaoke with some of the girls. You wanna come with? Karane will be there. I'd love to, but I have to take care of things at home. Oh, okay. You do what you have to do. You must be really busy. Maybe next time. You're missing out on hanging with the prettiest girl in class. Yeah, sorry guys. See you later. I'm Susumu Hanga. I'm in my last year of high school and the heir to my family's small restaurant. Today's Friday, most people's favorite day. Office workers looking forward to the weekend will be rushing in to forget their problems, so business will be at a fever pitch. Friday's our peak day, so I help out because we're swamped with orders every time. I don't mind though. I'll run the restaurant eventually, and I'm a good worker. I'm home! Whoa, we got a lot of customers! The restaurant was crowded when I got home. I'm grateful to see that business is still booming in this day and age. Welcome home!
Get changed quickly and help us out. As you can see, we have a lot of customers tonight.
Okay, I'll be right back. Finally a break. This is great. I still can't make mine taste this good.
That's because your dad has years of experience under his belt. Of course you can't make it like him.
I know that. Still a little frustrating though.
Just do the best you can right now.
You're right. I have to keep doing the best I can to get to his level.
Oh, the phone's ringing.
I've got it. You get back to the shop, Mom.
All right then.
Thank you for calling Restaurant Gohanka. How can I help you?
I wanted to call about part-time positions.
Oh yeah. I think Mom and Dad mentioned they're looking to hire someone. Thanks to a food magazine spotlighting the restaurant, we've been a lot busier recently, so they urgently want to hire another worker.
Is it okay that I'm still in high school?
That won't be an issue. We don't serve alcohol before 8 o'clock, so students are able to work.
Great! When can I come in?
Can you come tomorrow morning around 10?
That will be fine. I'll see you tomorrow at 10.
We look forward to seeing you. And please, bring a resume with you. They were calling about the part-time position. They're coming tomorrow at 10 for an interview. Got it.
Thanks, Susumu.
A new part-timer, huh? It's pretty hard work around here. Even without working in the kitchen, they're setting the tables, taking orders, serving food, and working the register on top of holding conversation with the customers. There's a lot less downtime than you'd think. Sounded like it was a girl on the phone. If she can't handle the pace, it'd probably be better if she quit quickly. I was worried about her, and on the day of the interview, the girl who came in was someone I'd never expect.
Excuse me. I called yesterday about the job.
Come on in. Wait, Karane? The girl who came was Karane Okatsu, my classmate and the Madonna of the school. Among the boys, she was voted first for 3 years in a row for girls they'd like to have as a girlfriend. What could she be doing here?
Susumu? What are you doing here?
This is my family's restaurant. And what about you? It won't be long till we graduate. I'm inheriting the restaurant, so I'll be going to a trade school. Will you be okay with the college entrance exams?
I'm not going to college, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. I decided it was best not to delve further. She's such a good student, so she must have her reasons for not going to college. Back to the job. We'd love to have you. Some days get overwhelmingly busy, so you'd be a lifesaver. Are you sure about this, though? It'll be tough, and we can't pay very much.
It'll be fine. I want to work here.
May I ask why?
The food was great when I had it, and I want to remember the different dishes.
So that's why. Our food is pretty good here. I see. I know your behavior won't be an issue, and the resume is really just a formality. Are you really sure about this, though? Working here will probably be 3 times harder than you expect.
I'll work really hard.
All right then, welcome aboard. Since we're in school, working hours are 5 to 8 on weekdays and 11 to 8 with an hour break on the weekend. What days do you want to work? Oh, we're off on Thursday, Sunday, and holidays.
Can I work every day I can?
That shouldn't be an issue.
Then, please, schedule me for every possible day this month. I'd like to start today if I can.
Okay then. Then go ahead and change in this room.
Thank you for having me.
After she changed, I went over tasks and duties with her before we opened business for the day. She was really motivated to work. I'm ringing up table 3. Karane, please wipe down and set the table.
I'm on it. Oh, welcome. How many people?
Karane, this order's for table 7. Then these are for table 4 and table 1.
Okay, and what about this one?
I'll take it. I know it's busy, but don't push yourself too hard.
Susumu, what do I do? They said they didn't order this.
Start with an apology, then ask for their order again. Then offer them something to make up for the mistake.
Okay, I'm really sorry. It's so busy and I'm slowing things down.
You're doing great. It's not your fault it's this busy. Just don't make the same mistakes again. Master! Your new part-timer's working hard. Yeah, she's a good kid. She's cute and diligent. Might you say this restaurant's got a bright future ahead of it?
That'll depend on her son, really.
Oh, maybe not so bright then. I can hear you, old man, is what I'd like to say. But what's really frustrating is that I can't deny it. I've never had a girlfriend. Good job. You worked really hard today.
Thanks. But I messed up that order.
Like I said, it's not your fault it's busy. Anyone could have messed that up. It'll be fine as long as you don't repeat your mistakes.
Okay. Thanks, Suzumu.
Alright then. I'll see you back on Monday. Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
What's this?
Fried chicken. I made it, so we can't serve it to customers.
Thank you.
See you on Monday. Will she really come back though? Karane seemed really hung up on messing up that order. In the end, I had nothing to worry about. Karane came in on time and worked hard every shift. She's left good impressions on my parents and our regular customers, and she's been an MVP during rush hours. Until one day... Doesn't look like Karane's coming in today. I guess so. She doesn't seem like the type of person to miss work without telling us though.
I'm worried since she's not picking up her phone either. Suzumu, can you check on her?
Alright. With that, I went to the address written on her resume to see if she was home. This is one of the high-end neighborhoods. She does seem to come from a well-off family. Still, why would she be working part-time? I found Karane in a small park while I pondered these thoughts. She was sitting alone on the swings. Karane!
Suzumu. Oh, my shift! I'm so sorry. I completely forgot.
Don't worry about that. Are you okay? Did something happen?
Suzumu. My dad. He's gone.
Huh?
My house is gone too. I have nowhere to live.
What? I couldn't believe my ears. After asking a bit more, it seemed like her father messed up at work and had now gone missing. Her home was also seized to settle debts, so she had nowhere to live. There was no way she could have come to work in this situation. Come home with me for now. We'll help you out somehow. So that's how it is. It must have been really hard for you, Karane.
If you have nowhere to go, then stay with us. We have an extra room you can use. Are you sure?
Sure, we're sure. People help each other out when they're in trouble, and you work hard. We'd hate to lose such a star employee.
Suzumu, can you set up the room next to yours tonight? We'll have Karane stay there.
Okay, I'll be on it. Oh, before I forget, continue going to school like you have. We'll take care of the money.
What? You really don't have to.
Don't worry about it. We make plenty off of the restaurant, so it'll just be like having 2 kids under the roof.
Thank you so much, but I'm imposing so much. We've told you it's okay. If you're so worried, what if you really become family? We could add you to the family registry if you marry this boy here.
Mom! Where did this even come from?
You're helpless when it comes to women, so I'm giving you a little push.
I don't need it. Don't say such weird things. Karane, don't mind anything this crazy lady says.
Who do you think you are, calling your mother a crazy lady? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. It's fine, as long as you're feeling a little better. Suzumu, my silly son, please show Karane to her room.
Yes, Mom. This room's all yours. Let me know if anything's wrong. I'm just in the next room over.
Thank you,
What is it?
just thank you. So much. Good night, Suzumu.
Good night, Karane. There were some sudden developments, but we found a way to work things out. Thanks to this, Karane and I got a lot closer. Close enough to even make waves at school. Hey, Susumu. Yeah? You and Karane seem pretty close nowadays. Really? Is that how it looks? You're coming to school together a lot, and you're talking way more than before. You've got this good vibe between you two. Are you going out? No way! Me? Going out with Karane? You say that so easily. There's definitely something there. Spill the beans, or we're burning through all those gems you've saved up on gacha pulls. Cut it out! I swear, nothing's happened. She just works part-time at my family's restaurant. We're having PE alongside the girls today. I hope we see something good. Yeah, I'm feeling more energized today. You guys sure are fired up. I guess I'll join in. You don't have to. What's that supposed to mean? Look over there.
Good luck, Suzumu.
I didn't think you two were so close that she'd wave to you. I'm never passing you the ball, you traitor! Susumu, you going anywhere today? The restaurant's closed on Thursdays, right? Yeah, I guess I could...
Suzumu, can we walk home together?
Oh, sure. Let's stop somewhere along the way. Sorry, guys, not today. Where do you want to go, Karane? Dang it, they're totally a thing! They're practically married already! Traitor, traitor, traitor! Just wait, I'll find my own girl! The peanut gallery's noisy today. All right, Mom and Dad want to talk to you about something later. Do you have time?
Of course. I wonder what about, though. Thank you for the food. It was delicious, as always.
Glad you enjoyed it.
That reminds me. I heard from Suzumu that you wanted to talk to me.
Yes, about that. So my wife and I have been talking.
Karane, we were only joking about this before. But would you really want to be a part of our family? What?
You don't necessarily have to marry Susumu if you don't want to.
We love you very much, Karane. If possible, we'd like you to see us as your family too.
You don't have to answer right now. Will you at least consider it?
It's okay. I already have my answer. You all are very dear to me. You reached out to help me without any question. I can still go to school thanks to you. Of course, I'd want to be part of such a kind and loving family.
Who could be visiting this late at night? I'll be right there. How may I help you? I heard a girl named Karane Okatsu is here. She is. And who might you be? I should have introduced myself sooner. I'm...
Dad?
Karane's dad? After taking a closer look, I did see the resemblance. Please come in for now. I have something important to tell Karane.
To disappear and leave your daughter behind so suddenly. Can you say where you have been this whole time?
Yes. My parents were furious, and understandably so. I would be too, but I'm sure Karane was even more conflicted about this. After losing my job, after making a terrible mistake, I went wild trying to pick up the pieces. I got in touch with a work contact and found new work and a new house, all so I can live with my daughter again. So I've been looking for her. I understand the situation. However, in your efforts to live as a family again, did you consider how you've abandoned her? Please, reflect on this. I did. I wasn't thinking clearly back then. I didn't want her to know about my debt, and I didn't want her to become connected to it.
You, her own father, disappeared without a word. Did you even think about how she might feel?
I really am sorry. There's no excuse for the pain I've caused her. If you're truly regretful of your actions, then please live and work for her sake.
I'm sorry, Karane. You can forget what we were talking about before this. I won't. What? I'm not going. You're my family now. Anyone who would leave their family behind is no family to me!
Karane,
My family is right here with Suzumu and his parents. Get out. Right now!
Karane, I just... Please leave for today.
She needs time to sort through her feelings. Please come back another day.
I understand. Please take care of my daughter. Karane, are you okay?
I'm fine. Tomorrow's Friday, so we should get to sleep. It'll be busy.
It was painful to see Karane trying to be strong. I was worried about her, and I took a lot more notice of her than usual the next day. She really wasn't okay. She kept spacing out during class, and she mistook orders and dropped plates at work. Karane wasn't herself at all. I had to save her somehow. To encourage her. Hey, Karane, you should forgive your dad.
No way! After he abandoned me, I don't even...
Right, but he had his reasons. It's not like he wanted to leave you, right?
But still...
I don't really know how you feel, but I have an inkling. Deep down, you want to forgive him, right?
No, I don't.
I think you really do. You're a kind person, Karane. You know why he did what he did now. You don't want to understand, so you can stay angry at him. But you do understand.
Suzumu, do you want me to leave?
I'm on the fence about that.
What do you mean?
I want you to make up with your dad, but I don't want you to leave either. I think Mom and Dad are with me on this, but more than anything, we love you. A lot.
Suzumu.
We want you to cheer up. Just like you are when you talk to customers. To do that, I think you need to go back and talk to your dad.
I think you're right.
Sure, it'll be a little lonely around here, but it's not like we can't live together again later. Like, in the future, we could get married or something?
Married?
It's just a possibility, you know. But I shouldn't have sprung it on you. You must be grossed out. What am I even saying right now?
It's not gross at all. It makes me happy. Really, really happy. I love you so much, Suzumu. I want to be part of your family along with your mom and dad.
Really? I guess I don't have to worry about proposing now.
Nope. Suzumu, I'm going back to my dad's tomorrow. So please come for me. But don't take too long.
I promise, I'll definitely come and get you. So please wait for me. It's been 2 years since we confessed our feelings to each other. And we got married when we both turned 20. She runs the restaurant as my wife alongside my parents. And it feels like we're a brand new family.
Do you know why I called you here, Seiya?
No. Did I do something wrong? My name's Seiya Kawamura. It's after school, and I've been called to the teacher's office by Saya Ito, my homeroom teacher. I'm an introvert with average looks, so I have no idea why I've been called in. No matter how hard I think, I really have no idea.
Your midterms were the other day, and once again you come dangerously close to failing every subject.
And?
Please, take this more seriously. Surely you knew what kind of high school you were entering when you enrolled, didn't you?
One of the most distinguished schools in the prefecture.
That's right. Not to mention that the main school achieves the highest scores academically. Any student with failing grades will be dealt with, and if they continue to do poorly, they may even face expulsion at worst.
Then I'm fine, right? I haven't actually failed any of my tests yet.
That's not the point! I'm just concerned about your future.
I still have classroom duties to take care of. Please excuse me.
Seiya! I'm not done!
I can tell what she's trying to say, but I'm content with how peaceful my school life is right now. I'm not looking for academic excellency or anything, so she can keep her nose out of my business. That should be everything. Now to get home and play some games. Wait. Who's that? When I got back, Rina Ito, the class leader, and in some respects my natural enemy, was crying alone. She's usually with friends, so I wonder what's wrong. Well, I don't want to get involved, so I'll just grab my bags and... I'll be going...
Seiya!
Ah! Why are you hugging me all of a sudden?
Because...
Rina jumped at me as soon as our eyes met. It would be really bad if anyone saw us like this. I really want to go home, but I can't just leave her like this either. Did something happen?
Look at this!
An expulsion warning?
I'm not good at studying, and I'm in failing tests since the school year started. If I fail again, I'll be expelled.
I see. That's pretty bad, huh?
I'm too embarrassed to admit that I can't study, so I can't turn to anyone for help. What do I do? Oh,
What is it?
Seiya, can you do me a favor?
Nope, sorry. I'm going home.
Hold on! You haven't even heard me out!
You don't have to. I already have a bad feeling about this.
What's that supposed supposed to mean? I just want to ask if you could tutor me, that's all.
Me? Sorry, but my grades aren't that good either.
Really? They aren't?
Do I seem smart to her? I might not have failed a test, but it's been close every time. I even just got out of a meeting with a teacher about it.
That's still better than me! Will you tutor me? Please!
It already takes everything I have to not fail. You really should ask someone.
2 students alone in the classroom after school. You're not doing anything inappropriate, are you?
Sis, oops.
Wait, you two?
Rina, I've told you to call me Miss Rita while we're at school.
I did not expect these two to be sisters. I can't see the resemblance no matter how hard I look. But maybe that's due to Rina's makeup.
Seiya, you sure have some guts chatting up my sister at school.
Don't be ridiculous. What are you trying to say?
Relax, it was just a joke. I caught your conversation as I passed, and I know you're not the type to try anything so bold.
She's really mean for a teacher.
Now, calm down. You said it takes everything you have not to fail, right?
Yeah, and?
Is that really true?
Huh?
I've seen your tests from last year. You've also come close to failing every subject, but every question you answered was correct. Every other question was left blank.
Your point is...
I think you know. You're intentionally passing by narrow margins, and only someone very smart could pull that off. I've already looked into your background. You're the proclaimed young genius who continuously gotten perfect scores on the national tests in every subject, aren't you? I'm sure you have your reasons for not pulling out all the stops, and that's fine. That said, I have an idea.
Oh, do you? One would think that as Rina's sister, Miss Ito would offer to tutor Rina herself. But given Miss Ito's twisted personality, I doubt that. Whatever she's thinking of, it can't be good. That I'm sure of. And if we consider my talk with her earlier, failing would be really bad. I think my only way to keep my uneventful student life is to become Rina's tutor. What teacher corners their student?
I'll do whatever it takes for my little sister's sake. But it's not like you could have spoken against me to begin with.
That's a contradiction if I've ever heard one.
I'm not really sure what's going on, but is it safe to assume Seiya will tutor me now?
That's right! Isn't that great?
Oh, thank you, Seiya. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, sure.
By the way, I noticed this earlier, but you always seem to have your guard up when you talk. We're classmates, so you can relax a little.
I'll try. I was forced into this spot, though. Can I really relax? There's 1 week until our next tests. It's almost impossible to tutor someone out of failing range within a week using typical techniques. The next day, I came up with the best course of action, and I went to Rina's house. What could that teacher be thinking? Taking away a student's weekend for a sleepover study session?
Seiya, come on in.
Thanks for having me. Looks like it's just the two of them living together.
I'm sorry my sister sprung all of this on you.
Well, it doesn't change that we don't have a lot of time to work with. Speaking of, where is she?
Saya said she'll just be in our way, so she's gone back to stay with our parents.
Wait, does that mean what I think it means?
It's just the two of us here.
Planned by the one who tried suspecting us of inappropriate behavior, no less. Leaving a boy and a girl alone for a study session is way too suspect. So I figured Miss Ito would return when night came. She planned this too, didn't she? I should just go with the flow. It's not like I planned to do anything to Rina to begin with.
You don't like us being alone together, do you?
I'm okay, really. Are you bothered by this? Being stuck with a guy like me, I mean?
Not at all. I've actually been wanting to talk to you for a while, so this is perfect.
Really? I'm actually a little flattered. As usual, I'm awkward around Rina, but she's more pleasant than I first thought. Our study session began as we went over what would be on the tests. I made practice questions to see how much she already understands, but this is worse than I thought. She did get accepted into our school, though.
That was tough. Wow, is it that time already?
Yeah, it's about dinner time. Shall we eat something?
Yeah, but I'm not good at cooking. What should we do?
I'll make something then. How about you go ahead and take a bath first?
Are you sure?
Both of my parents work late, so I'm used to cooking and doing chores myself. Don't worry about me.
Okay, thanks. I won't be long.
Now let's see what's in the fridge. While Rina took her bath, I assessed what we had and got to work immediately. This was the first time I cooked for anyone outside of my family, and I started getting nervous thinking about Rina trying my cooking. I hope she likes this.
Seiya, I'm done with the bath.
Great. Dinner's ready. Wait, who are you?
Rude? Who else could it be?
Seriously? You look completely different.
That's just because I don't have any makeup on. And you don't have to stare so much. You're embarrassing me.
Sorry, you just look really cute. That's all. Personality aside, Miss Ito's really pretty too, and since they're sisters, of course Rina would be attractive too. Duh.
Stop it, dummy.
Things were going smoothly up until now, but it got uncomfortable between us after dinner. I started getting self-conscious towards Rina, and as one could expect, we didn't get far with studying. I don't know what she's thinking, but after this, Rina started coming to school with very little makeup. Is she getting back at me for what I said? There's something refreshing about how she looks without her usual makeup.
Sorry I'm late, Seiya. Classroom duties took longer than I thought to finish.
It's okay. I just got here myself. Whoa. If I really think about it, I've been barely able to look Rina in the eye this week. Anyway, tomorrow's the big day. Today's our last study session, so let's give it our all.
Hey, Seiya?
Yeah? Is there something you still don't get?
It's not about the test. Look at me.
Huh?
I want to ask you something.
What is it?
Why don't you give your all on tests? If you can avoid failing, maybe I can too.
Why do you want to know? This isn't something people usually ask.
Because I want to know more about you. So, is there a reason for this?
Looking into her eyes for the first time in a while, they're very clear and pretty, and her expression was so serious I couldn't look away.
It's okay, Seiya. Whatever your reason is, I'll accept it. I won't tell anyone else. So please, trust me.
I think I can tell her. She's trustworthy. All right. If it might help, I'll tell you. This is our last session, so do your best.
Okay.
And thus concluded our study week. Today we got our answer sheets from every subject back. As I'd always planned, I barely avoided failing my tests. How'd you do, Rina?
Seiya.
Oh no. I'm sorry I couldn't.
What are you saying? Look, I did it. I didn't fail any of my tests.
Wait, really? Thank goodness.
Well, I did avoid failing, but it was really close.
Still though, you worked really hard for it even though we didn't have much time.
I did! Now, you promised.
I remember. I'll tell you everything. But where to start? You already know that I passed the national tests with perfect scores in every subject multiple years in a row, right?
Yeah.
This might not mean much coming from me, but in elementary school, people treated me strangely, like I had an extra head or something. Even so, I studied really hard in elementary school. I don't know if it was because of my grades, but when I got to junior high, no one ever talked to me. Why were they so cold to me? Well, after talking to my parents, I was done putting on a strong front. The solution I came up with was to do worse and worse on my tests until I got to high school. I'm sure you can fill in the rest from there.
That must have been really hard. But you know, Seiya, for as smart as you are, you can still be really dumb at times.
Huh?
Everything's different when you enter high school. And it's not like all of your classmates came with you.
Is there any reason to hold yourself back now?
I guess. But it's easy for you to say because you don't know all of the pain I've been through. The same could easily happen again.
You're right. I don't know. But there's one big difference between then and now I'm completely certain of.
What is it?
You have me, a super strong ally in your corner. I think you're really amazing. And if anyone wants to give you a hard time about your grades, I'll make them eat their words for you.
Rina.
So, can you give it your all again? I'll be with you the whole time.
Upon hearing her words, I felt my body relax. A sense of relief passed through me, and my body felt much lighter. I think what I wanted this whole time was someone like Rina on my side.
I've said too much. I'm really sorry.
No, you've opened my eyes to reality. Thank you, Rina.
Really? I'm glad to hear that. Then let's...
Let me think about that.
Excuse me, I was gonna say, let's keep doing our best.
Sorry, it was supposed to be a joke. I'm looking forward to our study sessions.
Oh, and since we're here, I guess I should tell you my secret too.
What secret?
I'm sure you've noticed that I look different, right?
A bit, yeah.
Why do you think that is? So, you'll look at me.
What? Wait, what do you...
What indeed? I'm sure you can figure it out on your own. You're smart.
Oh, come on. I can't figure out everything off of my brain by myself.
Have fun.
After that, I continued being Rina's tutor as she wanted. Her grades kept improving, and she was among the top 20 students by the time we graduated. As for me, I stopped hiding my capabilities and stayed the top student until graduation. And today, we're here for our university's entrance ceremony.
Seiya, I want to kiss.
What are you even saying? The entrance ceremony just finished.
Is that a no?
What do you think? Besides, there are people around.
So, it's fine as long as we're alone.
Must be nice having flowers for brains. It's only been a month since we started dating. Rina and I started dating after university entrance exams were over. But we haven't even held hands yet. We have to do this in the proper order.
Is there even an order? Some people go straight to kiss it the same day they ask each other out.
How do you even refute that?
You're just a scaredy cat. Through and through.
Miss Ito, you were here?
I mean, my precious sister got accepted into one of the most prestigious schools. It's pretty surprising. Rina couldn't have done this without you, and that's a fact. Thank you for helping her.
Well, Rina saved me too, in her own way.
Is that so? Well, for everything you've done, I'll turn a blind eye with you going out with her. But even if you're a former student of mine, if you do anything to make her sad, you won't get away with it.
Got it. Cross my heart and all. Who would have thought that a flashy girl like Rina would become my one true love years later? I want to continue being with her and to treasure her as my lifelong partner.
Thank you so much for your help.
No problem, ma'am. Just call on me, and I'll be there to help you in a flash.
You're such a good boy. Thank you again.
All in a day's work. My name's Masao Misugimoto. I work an ordinary office job in the area. People around say I'm extremely kind-hearted, but I just like helping people in need. Though, I overdid it as a child one time when I tried to save a drowning girl. Heroes in comics and TV shows make rescues look so cool, but instead, I also started drowning and got injured when I was swept into a large rock. I couldn't be like the heroes I admired so much. It feels great to help others. I'm home! You're back late. Working overtime today? Or were you out helping people again? You're always doing whatever you can. Guess there's nothing left for a dropout like you. This is my brother, Takuto. He's 2 years older than me, and like he said, I'm a dropout. We're a family of high academic achievers, but I'm the odd one out. I got poor grades, so I couldn't get into the high school or the college our parents wanted me to get into. Despite that, they wanted me to work hard at the things I could do, and they've supported me the whole time. But Takuto has no interest in someone useless like me, and has said as much to me. so that exchange is pretty common between us. Just ignore him, get changed, have dinner, take a bath, watch my favorite superhero show. Don't ignore me! We need to talk! About what? You're single, right? No girlfriend or anything? Yeah, why? Then you go to the marriage meeting. Huh? Where'd this even come from? What's this about? The CEO of a company we work with wants his only daughter to get married, except she's fat and has trouble saying no. So just treat it as a normal arrangement. You think I could marry someone like that? Glasses, messy hair. She really isn't your type at all. See what I mean? She's too plain, so I don't want to do her. And it'd be a pain if an eyesore 4 eyes like her falls for me. I want to focus on work, so I'm sending my lovely baby brother instead. His grades aren't any good, but he's super nice and my pride and joy. That's what I told the CEO. What the heck? Why would you do that? You can't just run your mouth off like that. Shut up, trash. There's nothing redeeming about you. So show me you can be more useful to me than a stain on our family name. I'll text you the details later, so knock yourself out. Don't blow this, scrub. Seriously? A marriage meeting out of nowhere? But it's not fair to leave her hanging either. I'll just accept the meeting in person, that's all. Today's the day of the meeting. I'm so nervous. What do people even talk about at these things? Should I talk about the weather? I have no idea.
Pardon me.
She's here!
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm Shoko Hagiwara.
Whoa!
Is something wrong?
No, nothing. My name's Masaomi Sugimoto.
Masaomi, right? Thank you for coming.
It wasn't a problem at all. She's the girl I'm meeting? She looks totally different from the photo, but they have the same name. What's going on? Was the photo fake?
Oh, right. This must have been a surprise to you.
Oh no, not really.
It's just an old photo of me, but it's the one that my father gives me without asking. He even arranged this meeting without telling me first.
Oh, okay. I guess you're not that keen on this arrangement either.
That's right, but I think this could be fate. If it's all right with you, could we go out sometime?
What? Are you sure?
Wouldn't it be a shame to walk away after we've just met? We could even forget about marriage and just stay friends. But please, don't feel obligated or anything.
No, it's okay. Let's go somewhere.
Great! Then let's plan something later.
Shoko and I decided to go to an amusement park on Sunday.
Oh, it's been so long since I've been to one of these.
Same with me. Do you want to ride something?
Let's go on a thrill ride.
You sure?
Yes, let's go ride all of the ones here. And let's start with the roller coaster. That was so much fun. It was great. These are all quality rides here.
Yeah. Shoko's a lot more outgoing than she looks. I didn't think she'd ride the same coaster 3 times in a row. Shoko, let's take a
Woo!
What?
Your head?
Oh, did you see it? I got hurt when I was a kid. It wasn't anything serious, but the mark's still there.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, no, I got too carried away, didn't I? Let's sit on that bench for now. How do you feel?
I'll be fine as long as we take it easy.
Do you need to lie down? It might help with the nausea.
But where?
Right here.
On your lap? Are you sure?
Put your head here.
If it's okay. Wow, it's so soft. Who'd have thought lap pillows were this nice? And something smells really nice.
Once you feel better, let's do something other than a thrill ride.
I know we agreed on something different, but I didn't expect a haunted house. The beginning seems pretty tame, though.
Oh, Masaomi, I think there's something over there.
It's really cute how timid she became as soon as we walked in. It'll be okay. Everything here is fake.
I know that, but they're still kind of scary. I get it, but my heart's still pounding. And the dolls, they're such a greater quality than what I can imagine. Something just came out of it. It has to be real.
Nothing's real in here. We'll be fine. It's just a doll.
Please, don't get separated from me. Please don't leave me alone! Please, please, please!
I'll be right here. I'll be with you till the very end. I said that, but she's so close. Come on, this isn't a cemetery.
That was scary.
You were really freaking out in there.
Like I said, I didn't think it'd be so realistic!
Someone's crying. This way! What's wrong?
Mommy and Daddy are gone.
Oh, you're lost. It'll be okay. We'll help you find them.
Really?
Of course!
Oh, I'm sorry, Shoko. I shouldn't have just...
Don't worry about it. Not like we could just leave him crying.
Thanks, Shoko. All right, let's find your parents.
Okay.
I'm glad we found his parents.
It was good they were looking for him in the lost child department, too.
You're really kind, you know that?
Am I? I think this is pretty normal.
You really haven't changed at all.
Sorry, what was that?
It's nothing, really.
Okay...
Wow, the view's beautiful. Everything's sparkling like jewels.
I'm glad you like it.
Today has been so much fun. I can't even remember the last time I smiled this much.
I had a lot of fun, too.
If it's okay with you, can we go out again? I want to know more and more about you, Masaomi-san. Oh, sorry, I just...
It's okay. You don't have to be sorry. Let's talk more.
Okay.
We had our amusement park date because we both had the day off. Sharing the day and learning more about her made my heart race. I didn't just like her, I was in love with her. One day, we decided to go to the beach.
Look at the ocean! Summer's definitely the time for swimming.
You're totally right. Let's come back in the summer.
I'm looking forward to it. What's wrong? You're staring off into the distance.
Oh, it's just that I tried to save a girl at a beach a long time ago. I was just playing on the sand when I noticed she was drowning.
Wow, that's so brave of you.
Thanks. It would have been even cooler if I could have helped her, though. To be honest, I nearly ended up drowning too. That's when I got the scar on my forehead. It's really a lame story.
Masaomi.
I'm really the worst member of my family. I can't do anything right. Sorry. I didn't mean to kill the mood.
You're so much more than you think.
Huh?
You're really kind, you know that? It's not easy to help others, you know? It's amazing that you could just jump into action.
Shoko.
Besides, I'm sure you were a hero to that drowning girl.
Even though we both ended up in danger?
I bet she still remembers how hard you tried to save her.
I hope so.
Achoo!
Oh, it's getting colder. There's a nice coffee shop nearby. Want to go there?
Yeah, let's go.
Our beach date got cut short, but Shoko and I got closer and closer together. The distance between us closed as my heart swelled more and more. The days passed, and it was almost Shoko's birthday. We planned a date to go out and celebrate. It's finally her birthday. Today, I'm going to tell Shoko that I love her. Things started because I was standing in for my brother, but my feelings for her are real. But would someone as wonderful as her be attracted to me? I'm not like my brother. I'm not outstanding in anything.
Masaomi?
What is it?
You were spacing out. You okay?
Oh, yeah. Just wondering if you'd like the restaurant I reserved.
You picked it, so I'm sure I'll love it.
Shoko. Masaomi? Is that you? What? What are you doing here? Right. Shoko? This is my brother.
I'm Shoko Hagiwara. Nice to meet you.
Shoko, huh? So you're the girl he's dating. She's pretty hot, baby bro. When'd you pick her up? You seriously don't know? You're the one who introduced her to me. Huh? What are you talking about? You were about to meet her for the marriage meeting. For real? But the chick in the photo has glasses and stuff. Was it an old picture? Shoko, how about you ditch this loser and go out with me instead? Takuto, what are you saying? Shut it. She was supposed to be mine to begin with. She's much better off with a classy guy like me than trash like you. Hey!
I don't want to go out with someone so shallow.
Shoko?
What do you mean I'm yours? Don't treat people like objects. I don't want anything to do with people like you.
Watch your mouth!
Besides, I'm in love with Masaomi. I don't care how handsome you are or where you graduated from. I can't stand people with awful personalities. Masaomi's the only one for me.
Hero? Boring. Have it your way then. Thanks for standing up for me, Shoko. But what do you mean by me being your hero?
You saved a drowning girl a long time ago, right? That girl was me.
Wait, really?
You had no idea, did you?
I'm so sorry. I really don't.
It's natural you wouldn't, but I'm glad you still remember that day. I've never forgotten the day you saved me. When we met for the marriage meeting, I caught a glimpse of the boy who saved me. I wondered if it really was you. Seeing the scar when we went to the amusement park was the proof I needed. Masaomi, you're my first love and my hero. Can you continue to be my one and only hero?
Yes, Shoko. I love you. The more time I spend with you and learn about you, the more I fall in love with you. I swear, I'll keep you safe. And so, Shoko and I started looking forward to marriage. And as a further retribution after being shut down by Shoko, every girl Takuto tried hitting on turned him down. Those girls spread word about him, and the ones he toyed with kept far away from him. He's pretty docile now, and keeps at home on his days off. Meanwhile, everyone else was supportive of Shoko's and my relationship. Shoko's father even took a liking to me and set me up to inherit the company. Months later, when things calmed down after I took over the company,
I'm so happy right now.
and I'm the happiest man alive.
Please, watch after me forever and ever.
Of course. I'll protect you no matter what happens. I love you, Shoko.
I love you too. You pervert!
Aw, give me a break. How did it come to this? It all started yesterday. The name's So Kurono. I've been working this ordinary desk job in the middle of somewhere for 3 years. No aspirations, just working every day to get by. But even for someone like me, I have a secret something I look forward to.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is Kaede Shirasaki. She's a beautiful girl with striking silver hair, and she recently moved in next door. I see her when we take out the trash or when I leave for work, and we exchange simple greetings. That's it. If this was a light novel, some kind of development would come up by now. But such things don't happen in real life. I mean, it's not unusual anymore to never talk to your neighbors after moving in. But when you do talk to them, these small interactions become little pleasures since I don't talk to anyone outside of work. Guess I'll do my best today too. Work went by quickly as I rode that feeling. But I've been working a lot of overtime recently, so I was physically and mentally exhausted. I'm home. Man, I'm beat. Let's eat and get to bed quickly. I forgot to lock the door and ate my microwave meal. Later... Huh? Did someone open the door?
I'm home. Oh, my head.
Someone's here! I must have forgotten to lock the door! I can explain the situation later. I should see who's here. I should set my phone to record too, just in case. After hitting record, I cautiously made my way to see who had come in. It was the pretty girl who lives next door! She must have drunk too much and was lying asleep in the entrance of my apartment. Kaede? Ugh! She reeks of alcohol!
Hey. You're at my place.
Aw, she's so cute. No, wait! Hey, this isn't your apartment! Wake up!
No.
Aw, come on! This is my place! Yours is next door!
You're wrong. This is my place. It's my place now.
Don't be like this! It's winter, and you'll get sick if you stay here!
Then just beat it with physics.
Beating winter with physics? No way! You've got to be kidding me! Hey! What am I supposed to do in this situation? I can't just leave her here and let her catch a cold! Fine then. I guess I don't have a choice. I picked her up, carried her to my bed, and let her sleep. What a pain. Sleeping on the floor of someone else's apartment in the middle of winter? What kind of torture is this? I laid down on the floor with these thoughts and drifted off to sleep. Naturally, Kaede didn't remember a thing about the previous night when she woke up the next day.
You pervert!
Oh, give me a break. Looks like she snapped back to reality. It should be obvious to anyone that I'm the victim here.
Liar! That's just what every perpetrator says! It's in all the mystery novels!
That's extremely biased. And just how many mystery novels have you read? Seriously! I explained everything to Kaede. I also played the audio I recorded as proof. And she slumped to her knees.
Am I an idiot? How do you beat winter with physics? Do I have screws loose in my head?
Well...
And to condemn the person who was only trying to help me? Oh, my life is over.
Hey, you don't have to beat yourself up so hard over this.
I want to hit my past self right now. Is there a way to reverse time?
Cut it out already! Have some water and pull yourself together.
Thanks. And I'm so sorry. I'll be more careful in the future.
Yeah, definitely be more careful. It'd be bad if a beautiful girl like you stumbled drunk into a guy's apartment again and couldn't defend yourself. You wouldn't be able to do anything until it's too late.
Beautiful?
Huh?
It's just a little embarrassing for someone to call me beautiful to my face.
Oh, sorry, that was thoughtless of me.
No, that actually made me really happy. Thank you. You're so, right? My next door neighbor?
Yeah.
I feel like there's something connecting us. Shall we get reacquainted?
Sure. And you can relax. No need to be so stiff and formal with me.
Then I guess I'll take you up on that. I'm Kaede Shirasaki. I've been working at my company for 6 months, but I'm no good at my job. Nice to meet you.
Wow, that's some self-intro. Should I try to match her? I'm So Kurono. This is my 3rd year at my company, and I'm no good either.
Wow, are we that similar?
If everyone's no good, then that becomes the baseline. Everyone's great if everyone sucks.
I think there's something wrong with your logic.
I'm quite proud of how I am. I'm the prime example of an adult others shouldn't become.
I'm sorry, a lot has happened, and I made you worry about me.
Oh, are you talking about last night?
Something along those lines.
Can I ask what happened?
You see,
Kaede explained why she was drunk last night.
and now here we are.
Huh. So here's what happened. The bullying at her company has been horrible, but she can't quit her job. Simply because she just graduated and has only been with her company for half a year. If Kaede quits now, she doesn't think she'll be able to find another job. Her salary's low too, so she can barely get by. And so you threw all caution to the wind in your frustration and spent all your money getting drunk. Seriously?
It's exactly as you say. I'm sorry for the trouble.
Let me check one thing. You really want to quit, right?
Absolutely. I'd love to hand in my resignation immediately. I wouldn't be this stressed if I could do that. But Mr. Sudo scares me. He's gaudy. He's always coming on me. He's gaudy.
Who's this pseudo guy? Also, you called him gaudy twice. How bad is he?
My boss. He's so gaudy, he could go on a world tour showing himself off.
What kind of tour would that even be? No one would want him. Anyway, I can see how badly she wants out. In that case... Jeez, guess I'm along for the ride now. This is in my job description after all.
Huh?
Leave this to me, Kaede.
What are you going to do?
This'll be over in a flash, so hold on. I looked into services that take care of resignations. Then I texted an acquaintance and explained the situation. 15 minutes later, congratulations! Starting today, you won't need to go back to that company. I told Kaede that her resignation from her company had gone through.
What? What did you do?
I used a service that handles your resignation. I'll cover the fees, so don't worry about it.
So, those kinds of services exist. I really don't have to go back there?
Yep, you're all clear.
Wow. Wow.
Tension left her body and tears began to flow. It must have been really bad. You gonna be okay?
I just don't know how to thank you.
You don't have to do anything. You've done plenty holding on until now.
I tried so hard and for so long.
Yeah, I know.
I guess I'm out of a job now. It hasn't really sunk in yet.
Do you regret this?
Not at all.
That's good then.
It's a bit late to ask, but what exactly do you do?
Here, let's do it this way. I handed her my business card and reintroduced myself. Kaede Shirasaki, my name is So Kurono. Thank you for using our change of employment support services today. I hope we can work together to find a good job for you.
Change of... does that mean?
Yep. My job is to help people like you find work. Kaede pored over my business card and was shocked when she read my position.
No way. You're a manager?
Yep, just as it says. You've got a strong ally on your side.
But I don't have any money.
Like I said, I've got you covered, and I'll help you till we find something. This is what I'd suggest. I explained to Kaede what happened now. Afterwards...
This is what I wanted, but is it really okay?
It's a win-win for both of us. But if you don't like our service, we can stop immediately. We can even write up an agreement if you don't believe me.
No, it's okay. Thank you so much. So, Kurono, please, lend me all of your support.
Leave it to me. When I got home from work the next day...
Welcome home. You must be tired.
Thanks, you too. Here's your pay for today.
I couldn't.
A part-time job is still a job, you know.
But you're already helping me so much besides my job search. Even with my rent.
It's all good. This was my idea, and I asked you to help me out. Don't think too hard about it.
Still...
It's okay. I'm just paying you for your work. End of discussion.
Pushy, aren't we?
Speak for yourself. Anyway, let's eat.
Okay.
This was my suggestion. While we're finding her a new job, Kaede will help with chores. I'm not good at cooking or cleaning, so I'm hiring her to do the housekeeping. I don't spend a lot of money as is, so I have some put away in savings. I can use that to pay her until she finds work again. Now then, did you find a place you want to work at?
How does this place look?
Whoa, that one exploits its workers.
It does? But it says the company will be like a family.
Listen, places that advertise themselves as a fun workplace or as a family or places that say they don't need your resume or CV, etc., they're perfect models for exploitative workplaces. Do you read company reviews?
I don't.
Then let's look together. Here. This one looks pretty recent.
Oh no. This looks even worse than where I was at.
Well, no need to rush. Here are some points you should look for. And so began our out-of-the-ordinary daily lives. Speaking of which, when we went grocery shopping...
I'm making amu rice for dinner today.
Trying to get to my heart?
Huh. Then, what do you want to eat?
Maybe meat and potatoes?
Is that more impressive to you?
Something like that. Maybe I want to be bowled over.
You're so funny, So.
At home...
Dang it. I didn't get called in for an interview again!
May I? Oh, I see. Your reason for applying isn't convincing enough.
But isn't the pay a good enough reason?
You can't just write that as is on your application, though.
But I thought it'd be okay because my honesty is one of my best points.
I get it. You want to convey that in your application, right? That's not a bad thing to play up.
Please, help me so.
We've got a lot to work on, don't we? Chin up. No backing down.
You'll forgive me for my idiocy?
More like I'm the type to rub salt into idiots' wounds.
How could you?
Our lives continued like this for 2 more weeks, between us going shopping and looking for possible jobs for her. One day, when I stepped away to use the restroom... Well now, if it isn't sweet little Kaide!
Mr. Pseudo.
Pseudo? Is that her old boss? Like she described, this blonde guy was definitely gaudy. It's been forever!
Yeah.
That's no way to greet me. As your old boss, this breaks my heart, you know? What? You haven't thought of me at all after you used that service to quit the company? You couldn't do anything then. I wonder what you're even doing now.
I'm still looking for work.
Wow, you for real? You just up and quit without another job lined up?
I'll find something soon. I just have to keep trying.
Pseudo approached Kaide, backing her into a wall. Yeah, sure. Why don't you come back and work for me? After all, you're slow and can't do anything right. So, you know, come back and be my cute little mascot.
I'm not going back. I'm going to change.
You know that won't happen, right? It's okay. I'll forgive you if you say sorry. Come on!
I'm so...
Kaide, you don't have to apologize to him. I couldn't stand by and watch any longer. I walked over and stood between them. Huh? And who do you think you are? Don't come after her. I convinced her to leave, so don't blame her. Pseudo sneered in response. I see. So you're the one who used that service so she quit. I thought something smelled funny about all this. Kaide's so sweet and meek, she'd never have the guts to quit on her own. So who's this chump? Your boyfriend?
He helps people find work.
That's what you do? Hilarious! Trying so hard to help because she's cute, yeah? I totally get it. Are you done talking? What? Mr. Pseudo, if I worked under you, you'd be the worst kind of boss. I pulled out my phone, put it to his ear, and played back the recording. Pseudo went pale. What? Where did you... This is Kaide's first step in standing up to you. You get it?
So?
She was probably remembering her time at that company. I could tell she was trembling. The recording I played back was of Pseudo berating Kaide for performing poorly at work. She recorded these incidents in case she needed them later. And it's a good thing she did. She's clearly unhappy, and you're abusing your position. I wonder what would happen if I shared this with your CEO. Why, you... If you dare to approach her again, you know what'll happen. After I whispered that in his ear, I won't forget this! Pseudo fled the scene in tears.
Thank you so much again.
It's nothing. I should be sorry for digging up those bad memories. If I thought of a better idea...
It's okay. You framing this as me standing up to him was a huge help. I'm really happy.
Her embarrassed, blushing face pulled at my heartstrings. She's adorable and beautiful, and I just want to hold her. Wait, what am I thinking? It felt like my feelings were going in inappropriate directions, and I automatically turned away.
So?
It's nothing. Let's get back to what we were doing.
Okay.
1 month later. Wait, does this mean...
I look forward to working with you, so.
Same with you, Kaide. How did we get here? Kaide sent off applications in a flurry and finally landed an interview date. When I asked where she got accepted to, she smiled and said it was a secret. She was much more confident than usual this time and told me to just wait because she'd definitely get the job. I had no idea where she could have applied to, but I figured Kaide would probably be okay. I got into work as usual and...
My name is Kaede Shirasaki. I was inspired by the hard work put in by the manager, So Kurono. So, I wanted to work for this company. I look forward to working here.
Hey, being on the interview panel isn't new to me, but I'd never stood from my seat in surprise before. I didn't expect Kaede to apply to work for the employment agency I was at. That said, there was nothing embarrassing about her reason for applying, and she was confident and passionate in presenting her experience. Her bold honesty was a unanimous hit, and she passed the interview with flying colors. And that's how she got hired here. Also...
Didn't see that coming, did you? How was my surprise?
Unbelievable! You should have told me sooner. I thought my heart was gonna stop.
But seriously, thank you for everything. I made it this far all thanks to you. Now that I'm working for you, I'm going to do all I can to return the favor.
Well, try not to overdo it.
Okay, and there's still one thing I haven't told you.
Yes?
You see, it's my feelings.
What do you mean?
This all started because I'm not good at standing up for myself, but you've always supported me this whole time. You've always been there taking care of me through my highs and lows. This time, I want to support you. I want to support you, So.
I didn't really do anything. You put in all the work and overcame your struggles.
That's not true. I would have fallen to pieces if you weren't here. I could even be back at the terrible company right now. But it's because you're here that I was able to move forward.
Kaede.
I love you. If it's all right with you, please stay with me forever.
My life had been entirely uneventful until now. The opportunity had never been there for it to turn like this. That was how I expected things to end. And then, Kaede came into my life. Before I knew it, I had already fallen in love with her. So my answer was already clear. I don't want you to leave my sight. I want to be with you too.
Do you mean it?
Yes, I do. This is what I want. I love you too, Kaede.
I'm so happy. Does that mean I'm your girlfriend now?
I would love that.
Hooray!
Whoa! Did you really have to jump in for a hug?
I'm just that happy.
Seeing her full of joy brought a smile to my own face. Is it all right for me to be so happy? To think we'd be here after an unexpected series of events. All this joy has come to my life all because I lent my hand to help her. I hope you'll still support me my whole life.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.